Hi everyone, Susan Winter here. I hope you like this channel, and if you find the information that you hear today is important to you and you like it, please click the subscribe button and put the little bell on for notifications so you know when things are coming up next. I want to talk to you about that loop of obsession that you go into. You know, the one where you review over and over and over again what happened, every single detail, because you just know someplace along the line you must have done something wrong. They were with you, they were interested, they were going along. Suddenly, the first date that you thought was magical, they don't call you back. The person that you really liked, that you were seeing and you just started sleeping with, you start falling for, they ghost you. The conversation in text looked like you were setting up a date, and then suddenly, woof, they're gone. And you're racking your brain trying to figure out what you did wrong. The relationship that you had that was going, where they were seeing you and you're laying down boundaries, you're doing everything right, and you're being honest in your communication, you're being very forthright, and you think it's going forward, and suddenly they just depart. No conversation whatsoever. And you think, well, it has to be me. God, what did I do? You know why you think that? Because you're a logical, rational person. You believe that certain actions have certain consequences. So you're taking the responsibility on yourself, and good for you. I think that's great. Everybody's like, okay, I have to take responsibility for that. You're probably watching this, trying to learn, and watching other colleagues of mine trying to learn how to be the best partner. You're probably in therapy, listening to podcasts on mindset and being the best version of you. You're doing the work, so you are thinking that it's you. But I got news for you. It's not you, it's them. And I'm really tired of hearing so many people drive themselves crazy trying to figure out what they did wrong when all they've done is step into a time period and a pool of individuals who, as a collective, don't know what they're doing, don't know what they want from minute to minute, and when they're uncomfortable, simply evacuate or just fail you. Make it so that you have to leave them. It's not you, it's them. And I know it was very popular years ago to say, listen, it's not you, it's me. But that's the way we backpedal out of a relationship. That's not really what we think. That's just what we say to people. So be very clear. If you are a logical, rational person, and in your heart of hearts, you think, well, I may not be perfect, but I'm really a good partner. I'm honest, I'm thoughtful, I show respect, I listen to my partner's needs, I did everything right, I showed up on time for the date, I'm communicative in text. If you've done all of this, and suddenly you don't know where you stand, why do you think you did something wrong? I'd like all of you to start saying to yourself, I don't think it's me, I think it's them. It's not me, it's you. It's about time we start saying that. Oh, and don't ask your friends. I've been there. You know what they're going to tell you? One classic girl. I was dating a player. I knew he was a player. I did it for research. Anyway, you've heard this story before if you listen to my channel. And so we set a date. We'd had a great dinner date. And I knew him socially from my gym, and we set the time to get together, and it was going to be Valentine's Day, and I'm working out and blah. Anyway, so I talked to him, and I'm like, okay, when am I seeing you? No response. And then I text again, no response. I'm stood up. I hear nothing for 2 weeks. So I called my girlfriend, and she just happened to be asking me how things are going, and I said, I didn't hear from him. I guess we didn't have the word ghosting then, I don't think. We didn't really all call it that. We just didn't know what had happened. And I said, I don't know what happened. She said, oh, well, you slept with him. I said, I didn't sleep with him. Oh, well, it's because you didn't sleep with him. Either way, it was my fault. And your well-meaning friends may say the same thing to you. Somehow it's your fault. It's your fault that you lost them. Nobody wonders if maybe it's their fault that they entered unclear, didn't know how to communicate, didn't care to communicate, didn't bother to have a skill set themselves, said they loved honesty, but they weren't honest, said they wanted a relationship, but bailed the minute they saw one. So I want y'all to think, and think clearly. How do you know you did something wrong? Chances are, it's not you, it's them. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. If you want to work with me and figure out who it really is, chat me up. Look for the consultation page, and if you want to send a video my way, a video request, go to the contact page under media and under my agent and go straight to the video request box, and I'll work with your questions there. Thanks a lot, everyone.